And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for OG Anunoby.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Cade Cunningham out there with Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. And for New York, Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the center position. Here we are now past the midway point of the season, Tim. What kinds of things are you focusing on right now as you take a look at the league?
Well, Kevin, this is where teams separate. There's two paths. Teams that are starting to get themselves ready for a playoff run, and those that are starting to think about their next offseason and angling for a good draft position.
And teams trying to peak at the right time. A very tough thing to achieve, don't you think?
It's critical. You want to be in rhythm and healthy to make that deep playoff run.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy ones.
And the Pistons with possession here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
Clock at 2. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Hart the pass to Brunson. From down in the low post, it goes.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Hart against Harris. Back to Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
That's the kind of athlete Cunningham is. He gets up fast and throws it down.
Brunson against Cunningham. Brunson right side. Over Cunningham. And it's Brunson missing. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
A defensive tone setter, that's Asar Thompson. He shadows his man with relentless determination, but his game right before us, Tim, don't you think, is expanding in every way?
Oh, he's got immeasurable impact defensively, blocks, steals, deflections, always a disruptor. He's still a little bit foul prone, but I think as he starts to get a reputation in this league as an elite defender, he is going to be scary.
Well, this league has some of the world's best athletes. But Asar Thompson, like his brother Amen, Tim, they're on another level.
Yeah, this guy has a top-tier burst and relentlessness to make things happen. He's already a stopper at the defensive end.
Now, here's Hart. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Cunningham with it, defended by Towns. Fades away. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Anunoby outside. Back to Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Now, here's Cunningham, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Towns against Duren. Yes, that goes in. Duren's got his second basket of the game.
And you can really feel it when Duren is near the hoop because that is a grown man at 6'10".
Back to Brunson. Shoots the three. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. Pass to Harris. Now Duren. Thompson outside. No good from outside.
And that's not exactly the matchup they were looking to exploit there.
Here's Brunson. And here's Towns. In the corner, it's Bridges. Clock at 4. Hart, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Cunningham looking around. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And we talk about great two-way players in this league. Anunoby is at the top of that list.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That's good from Anunoby. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but that's a product of that hard-nosed style.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Harris outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Duren. And it's Towns missing. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Now, here's Cunningham. Brunson covering. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Harris inside, defended by Hart. Harris kicks to Cunningham. A floater, and they pick up 2.
Yeah, the clock was winding down, but Cunningham kept his composure.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Runs in the pass to Hart. Towns down low. Harris is there. Towns kicks to Brunson. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Brunson's got 5 now.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Pass to Robinson. The Pistons working the ball around now. There's the lob to Duren. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, catch and flush in one motion. Duren presents a big target out there.
Bridges outside. Hart outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And that one misses. Knicks trail by 4. Now Bridges. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Here's Clarkson. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Harris. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Clarkson on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Cunningham passes to Duren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, you talk about using your size. Jalen Duren's focus is always on exactly that. He's on the floor looking for blocks, boards, and inside offensive production. Anywhere his physicality can give him an edge.
That's good from Duren. Jalen Duren has certainly forced him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
He's off on the second. Knicks trail by 7 to the paint. And it's Clarkson that time on the assist from Bridges.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Back to Cunningham. For 3, Harris. The Knicks pull it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Cunningham on the wing. Back to Harris. Stewart, a screen for Harris. In the corner, it's Duren. There's the lob to Duren. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Sohan. Clarkson outside. Here's the floater, and he sinks the layup.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Now here's Herter. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Duren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. The Knicks 4th.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
And he makes the first. A different look for New York. Towns comes in for Sohan. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Bridges. Detroit also making some changes. Karis LeVert comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Jenkins in for Cade Cunningham. And both free throws good for Duren. Knicks trail by 7. Clarkson outside. Towns wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. Towns has got 5 points so far.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
No one near Herter as he lets it fly. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Now here's Towns. He has 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
The first one falls.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
Holland, he's checked in for Duren. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Jenkins, the pass to Herter. It's stolen by Alvarado. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And here's LeVert. Scoreless thus far. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 5.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Jenkins with it. Let's go. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Pistons ahead, up by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
They've got Jose Alvarado. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Robinson, and it's Clarkson in at the 2 spot. They're the group New York will start the second with. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
And here are the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Pistons. Shot clock at 6. And it's Alvarado missing. Pistons leading by 6. Pass to LeVert. Shoots over Shamet. And there's another one for the Pistons.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Alvarado passes to Towns. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Now here's LeVert. 9 points last game out. Plays it up off the glass. LeVert's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Detroit.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Alvarado passes to Towns. Pass to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
and didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A different look here for Detroit. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. Duncan Robinson comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Cunningham outside. Stewart against Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Collins kicks to Robinson. No good with the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Kevin?
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And so, it's Detroit with it. After the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now, here's Clarkson. 8 points his last outing. New York needs to get off a shot. Count it, good. And now just a 1-point Piston lead.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Clarkson against Robinson. Back to Cunningham. That one good for 2. Cunningham's got 6 points.
And Cade gets the basket right at the rim, using that length inside.
Tim, what a ride it's been for sharpshooter Duncan Robinson.
Well, there is no doubt about it, Kevin. He's the only player ever to take part in both a men's Division III and Division I championship game. Then, after going undrafted, he goes on to start in the NBA Finals. He has really come a long way.
So for the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Brunson the pass to Towns. Brunson against Cunningham. Bridges for three. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Bridges against Robinson. Here's Cunningham. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Brunson kicks to Towns. The kick out to Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
He's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Detroit with a change here, too. Harris is checked in. Tim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. Cunningham dishes it to Harris. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Anunoby. The shot by Stewart with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Brunson against Cunningham. Shoots. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons leading by 3. Down low. Here's Harris. Count the basket. Harris has got his first points of the night. New York's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. To the inside. And Towns throws it down.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Outside, Robinson. Hart against Harris. Thompson, a screen on Hart. And Thompson throws it down.
And Tobias Harris is just a team-first player.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. trailing by 5. Inside, and stolen by Harris. Outside Robinson. Cunningham outside. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New York's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Pass to Bridges. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Now Harris. Stewart with the screen on Hart. Goes up at the stripe. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
Out to the wing. Towns against Stewart. It's blocked. Pass to Robinson. Cunningham outside. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference for your starters.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Harris against Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Stolen by Thompson. Goes up. And Thompson throws it down.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Brunson against Cunningham. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Now the Pistons with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Harris finds Cunningham. Shoots over Anunoby. Cunningham's shot is off. Knicks trail by 11. Bridges passes to Robinson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Karl Anthony Towns.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Now here is Harris. Back to Duren. The kick out to Cunningham. And here's Harris from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Count that one. Hart's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Cunningham passes to Harris. To the paint. And stolen by Hart. Locked loose. It's stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Robinson. Here's Duren. Cunningham outside. Off target with his three.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Here's Bridges. 5 to shoot. Back to Brunson over Cunningham. Brunson, no good.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Now, here is Robinson. He had 13 points in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Knicks trail by 9. Bridges outside. Right with a screen on Cunningham. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 5.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Duren, the pass to Harris. Back to Duren. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's 13 points here for Jalen Duren.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Bridges, no one around him. No good on the 3. That'll do it for the first half. Pistons lead by 9. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
It's a good opportunity for them to gain some momentum. On paper, they should win a lion's share of these matchups.
Well, we'll see if they can go on a run, and you're talking Lions. I'm saying they have the horses to do it. And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Knicks.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Well, he is playing to his strengths right now, just spreading the basketball around to his teammates and making everybody better.
Here's Brunson. And Detroit looking at who they've got. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Robinson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Duren in at center. Pistons leading by 9. There's the lob to Duren. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And another one goes for Duren. He has really found something out there tonight, and he is having a big night scoring.
Now here's Brunson. It's stolen by Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. Pass to Harris. Takes the 3. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Now Hart. Brunson with a clean look. From outside off the mark.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, you can't waste fast break opportunities, and Harris knew that He found the look he wanted.
Towns a screen on Robinson. It's stolen by Duren. Bridges with the steal. Runs in the pass to Towns. On the wing, Anunoby. He's covered by Thompson. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Okay, Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, you're right, putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Robinson kicks to Thompson. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Anunoby. Hart outside. Left side, Towns. Trying to get something going. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Hart.
And that is their first make of the third. Let's see if that gets them going.
Pass to Cunningham. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. To the middle, Towns with the steal. Cunningham against Hart. Brunson outside. Over Harris. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And he banks in the layup. Harris has got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for. And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Detroit. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, there's the Knicks, 6 games out.
And I think for the Pistons, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
Well, no one has been surprised by their dominance. Now they will try to take this momentum into the postseason.
Now here is Harris. He's got 8, 6 to shoot. Cunningham against Brunson. Cunningham's shot is off. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. It's good from long range.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight.
And Duren slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Runs in the pass to Towns. Hart with a screen on Duren. Towns looking around. It's stolen by Duren. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Hits the three-point bomb. Cunningham's got 16 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Now Cunningham. After OG Anunoby missed from long range. Thompson against Anunoby. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And the Knicks miss again.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Cunningham's shot is off. Knicks trail by 13. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
That one falls for Brunson. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. Drills it from outside. Jenkins got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Here's Brunson. Right in the heart of the defense. Ha-ha! Brunson.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Down low. Towns against Duren. Back to Thompson. Duren with the screen on Anunoby. It's tipped. Towns with the steal. Here's Hart. Takes it inside. And Hart throws it down.
Such a selfless player. Anunoby isn't focused on his own shot. He's looking to create.
Jenkins dishes to Harris. Pass to Jenkins. The Pistons working the ball around now. Robinson kicks to Thompson. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Pistons have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. And he hits the first of 3. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. And he can't hit the second. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York.
Oh, man!
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Now here's Jenkins. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Robinson kicks to Harris. Thompson, a screen on Towns. And here's Harris from the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Towns. Bridges for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, Bridges has been experimenting with his motion recently, but when it works, it works.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Clarkson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart checked in for Harris. Now, here's Duren. He's got 17. Now Jenkins. Back to Duren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Robinson. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Knicks trail by 6. Clarkson passes to Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. And there's the drive. And the shot goes down. Brunson's got 11 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Stewart. And here is Jenkins. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bridges finds Brunson. And stolen by Thompson. Here's Jenkins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Pistons have shot 50% from the line on 10 attempts. That's a few too many misses.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Knicks, Accordy's checked in, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Bridges. Detroit also making some changes. LeVert's checked in for Thompson, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Robinson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here are the Knicks. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. Right wing. Here's Accordy. Rebound by the Pistons. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Huerter. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Pistons second.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
And the Knicks making a change here. Dottier's checked in. Then for the Pistons, Holland comes in for Duren, and it's Cunningham in for Jenkins. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 6. Alvarado passes to Clarkson. 1:31 left to play in the third. It's rebounded by Herter. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Here's Alvarado. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Robinson passes to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. It's not going to go for him. Detroit leading by 6. Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Shannon. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Stewart, a screen for Herter. Cunningham passes to LeVert over Alvarado. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Now the Knicks with it. They're on an 11-3 run. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Robinson. Now Alvarado to the inside. Here's Shamet. Drops in the short one.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Cunningham outside, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Detroit. They lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Jose Alvarado is out there with Clarkson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 4. Stewart with the screen on Clarkson. Herter with it. Robinson picks him up, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Knicks trail by 7. Shamet up top. Out to the right wing. That's a 2 from Towns. And the Knicks good for 2.
On the catch and shoot there, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
Cunningham outside. Stewart with the screen on Clarkson. With the drive. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Stewart.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Now Cunningham. After the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Alvarado. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Out to Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pistons leading by 4. And here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. For the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Stewart's got 5 points now this quarter.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Inside, here's Towns. Detroit with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points to the paint. And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now here's Brunson. Towns up top, guarded by Harris. Towns, the pass to Clarkson. They get it back. Robinson, and the layup's good off the glass.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Now, here's Stewart. Pass to Harris. Back to Stewart. Robinson with the block. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Left side, Towns. And that one is good. And now it's only a 5-point Piston lead.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
A nice shot by Harris.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Right side Towns. Got a piece of it. They get it back. Pistons leading by 7. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Nailed from three-point land. Cunningham's got 19 points.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Outside, Towns. Back to Clarkson. Here's the 3. Detroit with the rebound. Stewart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's LeVert missing. Knicks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. And the Knicks miss again.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Harris. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Yeah, finding a way. That's what Harris does.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. A 12-point game. Robinson a screen on Harris. Towns against Harris. Can they get it? Towns, no luck. The Pistons have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the 4th quarter. Really getting it done. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Pass to Brunson. To the middle. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Now here is Harris. Stewart a screen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. For the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And it's Bridges in for Jose Alvarado. Detroit also making some changes. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Kevin Huerter. Now here is Harris. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Robinson against Bridges. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pistons leading by 10. Cunningham kicks to Harris. Duren with a screen on Hart. There's the lob to Duren. Back to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, listen, Cade is too much for one defender. He didn't have a choice there but to foul him.
First free throw is good.
Well, Cade is a former #1 pick, and the expectations were there, and it took a few years, and now he is a force to be reckoned with.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. Knicks trail by 12. Outside, Towns. Back to Brunson. It doesn't go for him. Cunningham with some nice D. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Harris outside. Down low. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And if Duren decides to go up and try to dunk that, who in this league is going to get in his way?
Brunson surveying the D. Towns down low. Defended by Duren. No one covering. Towns has got 25 points in the game.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Duren with a screen on Hart. Here's Harris. Pass to Duren. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Knicks trail by 12. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. From deep. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And stolen by Hart. Bridges outside. And it's off from three-point range. Detroit leading by 9. Robinson dishes to Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Duren sets the screen for Thompson. Here's Duren. Cleared away by Hart. Anunoby outside. Stolen by Thompson. Got a piece of it. Outside, Harris. Thompson sets the pick for Harris. Now Thompson, and stolen by Hart. Bridges inside. Robinson on him. Now Towns. Brunson draws the double. Anunoby. Hart outside. Now here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Towns. Holy cow! What a bailout!
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Cunningham. Robinson outside. And that one will not go for him, but he does have 2 more to shoot. The second one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he cannot get the third one to drop. Going just 1 of 3. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Duren. Deflects the pass.
That is aggressive work inside by Harris. A veteran forward who understands how to get to the line.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9.
And you know what you've got to respect about a guy like Harris? He has been in a lot of different uniforms over the course of his career, but he's been productive everywhere he's been.
And Harris drops them both. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham pulls it down. Detroit leading by 10. Now Thompson. Robinson on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Thompson against Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Cunningham. Got it to go off the glass.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Pistons.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jalen Duren.
Well, it's a great night for him, and his impact goes beyond the box score. The relentless energy he plays with fuels his team.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Robinson against Stewart. Driving inside. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Duren.